Hello and welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Today we're in Long Beach, California. It's January, ISS 2013, and we're with one of our preferred vendors, RhinoTech. They're a sponsor of the educational program on the Catspit Productions website. And Greg Marcus is from RhinoTech, and he's here to tell us a little bit more about RhinoTech and give us a little bit, more of an overview of what RhinoTech is, what they're doing, and where they're going with their product line.
Thank you, Jonathan. RhinoTech has been in the industry for about 16 years. The company's that old now, this last September. We started out very traditional frame adhesives, got into stretching devices, washout booths, the traditional things that you find in screen printing, filtration systems, recirculating systems.
Right.
And over the years, as the industry has been changing, going into the more digital side of the business, we're phasing into that area as well. Mainly because we believe that the customer needs to be more rounded. Not only screen print, because there's a lot of other opportunities out there for them.
Yes.
To be able to get into decorating shirts with transfer papers, be it an inkjet, be it a laser printer, but not only shirts, can koozies, all these other items.
Right.
As you know, customers will come in and want 5 of an item.
Yeah, with a full color, like a multiple color job, and they just want 5 pieces. So what do you do?
Yeah, absolutely. Either you eat your screen costs, or
labor, right?
Or you look at another alternative. Subsequently, you're not letting the customer
right.
leave.
You're not losing a potential sale.
That's right, and you have the opportunity to help that customer on this small job, and hopefully they'll come back in with a
That's right. That's a good point. That you help them with something really small, and then later on down the road they'll come back with a bigger order, perhaps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So behind us are the typical things that we started with.
Right.
Drum pumping station, our washout booths, dip tanks, and so forth.
Right.
And subsequently we've moved into heat transfer presses, Go Uno laser printers, and they complement the papers that we've brought out.
Right.
So
now, Catspit has actually done a couple videos on the single-step paper.
That's correct.
The dry stencil system. So a lot of the Catspit audience, you guys are familiar with some of the RhinoTech heat transfer products. So
correct.
Tell us more.
Okay, so what we've done initially with the single step, which was a laser application,
right.
But of course a lot of screen printers already have inkjet.
Yes, that's true.
So subsequently we came out with a paper. It's called single jet. Comes in 8.5 by 11 or 11/17, so that you can get that bigger print. Printed out on your. This happens to be an Epson.
Right.
I bought it online. It's not something that we sell.
Yeah.
And we can get this print in a reverse image, heat transfer it down in about 16 seconds, and we have our shirt.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that when people look at this, a lot of times they may think, and it's hard to see in the camera, I would assume, but the color is a little muted.
Right.
But once you print it onto a shirt, it
pops a little bit more.
It pops up dramatically.
Okay.
Yes. So that's one of our other areas. The other aspect is that we've also are just coming out with a new product called single print, and that's a multi-surface paper.
This is very interesting. This intrigues me a lot, and I'd like to play with it just because it's fun. I mean,
absolutely. And again, it's that helping the customer expand what they can offer to their existing clientele.
All right, tell us about this, because this is very interesting. Okay. It's a standard laser printer that can print these, like,
that's correct.
I mean, a Go Uno or something, and you can transfer this onto items that, it's not like sublimation. It's not a special product. It doesn't have a polymer coating or anything.
Correct. Correct.
So this is just like a ceramic mug. Could I go to Walmart and buy one, like off the shelf?
As a matter of fact, we bought this at Target.
Target. Okay, so it's not even a special product. You can just get it, and this transfer goes on it and stays on it?
That's correct. Like when you're doing tile or you're going to be doing ceramic mugs, is that you're going to print out with the laser printer, be it a Go Uno or an Oki, print out your image in the size appropriate, obviously,
right.
With a mug press, which I'm sorry we don't have
right,
here to show.
Right, little mug presses. Yeah, we know what those are.
We take our image, we wrap it in place with heat tape it on.
Right, the heat tape.
Just drop it in and give it 60 seconds at about 350 degrees.
Wow.
When it comes out, we do a hot peel. What happens, obviously, is everything transfers off the paper, leaving it onto the surface of the mug. Now with mugs and tile, if you're going to do those, and you want them to be much more durable, after it's cooled to room temperature, you put it in your oven, 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, what, like a kitchen oven or something?
Even a kitchen oven, yeah.
Or a belt dryer, perhaps, or
well, a belt
anything?
dryer might actually work because we actually have the high temperature.
Right.
As long as you keep it in there for that length of time.
Okay.
But what it does is that it bakes it a little bit. It really melts it into the surface of the mug.
Wow, that's some cool stuff. I think we're going to have to play with that.
Well, the other is that you can also even get into where you're using other substrates. Just a piece of wood.
Yeah.
I mean, we can actually just take the same process, same paper, same time, and put it onto wood. We also have, you can buy plaques, pre-made plaques, same thing.
That's really cool because, you know, you can expand into plaques and, you know, trophies sort of, you know, the plaques with the awards and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And all you have to do is what? Buy the paper?
Buy the paper.
And have a heat press.
And have a heat press. And at that point, I mean, it's not, you know, from this paper, I mean, we say you can use it on glass. You can use it on some acrylics. You can use it on metal.
Wow, metal.
For plaques.
Cool.
But not only that, you can actually even put it down on paper, like cardstock.
Right, okay.
You know, as well as leather.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So it's an extremely versatile product, and frankly, I think that once somebody got used to working with this a little bit,
yeah.
I mean, just running around and trying to do all different types of things and surfaces when you have a moment might be entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to play with it because it looks like a lot of fun. You know, I don't do plaques or awards or anything myself, but I'd certainly like to make some Catspit mugs.
Absolutely.
So that's really cool. I like that a lot.
So that's the direction we're heading, trying to give a wider aspect of products and services that we can offer the customer. Yeah. And assist them in what they need to do and how to expand and that sort of thing.
Awesome. That's very good. Well, thanks a lot, Greg. I really appreciate it. And, you know, again, Greg Marcus is with RhinoTech, and RhinoTech is one of our sponsors on the Catspit Productions website. So we really love RhinoTech. They're great people, and we encourage you to do business with them. So check out RhinoTech on the Catspit Productions website.
And RhinoTech loves Catspit Productions.
Okay, all right, awesome. That's what we like to hear because that keeps us in business. All right, so thanks a lot, everybody. If you like what you see, remember, rate, thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Hello, and okay, hold on.